Welcome to Oklahoma City and Devon Park, home of the OKC Spark. Tonight, the Spark conclude the 2024 season on a very special night as the Spark play the women's All-Army team, followed by the first ever Spark Home Run Derby. Beautiful night here in Oklahoma City. Low 90s and light winds. We welcome you into the broadcast booth. I'm Scott Hogan. This is Aaron Workman. Aaron, it was a great night for the Spark, returning home after the Champions Cup last night. They got one win closer to back-to-back 20-win seasons, and then they're going to compete in the first ever Home Run Derby. There's a lot of excitement for tonight. Oh, yeah, this Home Run Derby is going to be excellent. It brings this sport to a whole nother level. So excited for these girls to have the opportunity to be the first to do that. Well, last night it was a lot about pitching as Kalani Ricketts was dominant in her 3 innings last night. Yes, you know, Kalani spins the ball great and makes the hitters be on target even more with that spin, and last night she definitely dominated. And she was one of 3 pitchers combining for a 5-inning no-hitter. There you see she struck out 6, only walked 1. That was a leadoff player in the ball game. And then Haley Lee at the plate, 2 for 2, drove in 3, scored 3. Again, 5 players with 2 or more RBIs last night. It was just a great team effort. Yes, the discipline that these girls continue to show is just, it's amazing. And last night they showed that by the walks that you're seeing, as well as being able to dominate, bringing in the 3 RBIs with all 3 of those girls. All right, should be a great night here in Oklahoma City. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have a look at your starting pitchers and your starting lineups as you're watching OKC Spark Softball.
Hi, and welcome everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that we have agents standing by right now to answer your legal questions. So if you've been injured in an accident, it was not your fault. Call now. Find out if you have a case and how much is potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell everyone watching at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the studio. Now, as far as who should call in, the answer is anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault should give us a call right now. Agents are standing by to answer any questions you may have and tell you how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. So what kind of calls are we seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls about all types of accidents, but the most common has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, take that first step and give us a call. We'll answer your questions and you'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
Welcome back to our Oklahoma City Spark pregame show. It's the Spark and the All-Army women's team tonight. A 5-inning game followed by the first ever Spark Home Run Derby, as it looks like we're going to be a little bit behind our 7:05 start time. So I think we're going to turn our attention towards the first ever Home Run Derby, which will be about 5 minutes, we're told, after the conclusion of the 5-inning game tonight. There will be an 8-team single elimination bracket, and the first round will consist of 3 warm-up swings for each player, then 10 swings for each participant in the first round. All swings will count, so it's an out, whatever. If it goes out, home run. So 10 swings for each player, and then we'll pare down to 4 for the second round. That'll be 5 outs. Every ball that doesn't leave the park will be an out. And then we'll pair down to the championship round and use the same rules as you see right there, the 5 outs again in the third round. And we'll crown our first ever Spark home run champion. There you see it's going to go pretty quickly. 3 to 5 seconds between pitches and then a 1 minute max between the hitters. And it should be a very fun evening. Of course, as Aaron rejoins me, there you see the bracket. When you first look at the bracket, of course, everybody's going to think it's going to be Jocelyn Allo has got to be your odds-on favorite, which rightfully so she should be. Leads all-time collegiate leader in home runs with 122. But who else on this bracket you think could be maybe sneaky to get into the championship?
Well, when you look at competitiveness, you can put competitiveness all over all 8 of those competitors. But you know, Hanson is going to bring in and be right there with her. You've got Hanson. You've got Cheryl. I think would also be competitive enough to bring that. And I just know that when you say one or the other, you know that's going to put a name out there, because somebody's going to be calling saying, hey, they're saying up top that somebody else is going to beat you. So, you know, I think that those 3 will definitely vie for that position for sure.
So Haley Lee's got the hot bat. Watch
out
for her tonight.
That's right. That's right.
Also
I'm sorry.
see we got a birthday party tonight. Also, my broadcast colleague celebrating a birthday tonight. But you're going to have to take a little time because it's Moxie's first birthday tonight as well.
Absolutely, much more important birthday for sure. But yes, thank you so much.
Well, and of course, if you weren't with us last night, of course, my broadcast colleague Aaron, you were a part of a national championship team back in 1987 with Texas A&M. And we talked last night about the 4-peat, of course, for the Oklahoma Sooners, and several of these players were part of that. Give us an idea, the move from the Big 12 to the SEC. Now, of course, Oklahoma is going to be the favorite. I mean, 4-peat, it says it all. But what challenges will that bring for the Oklahoma Sooners trying to go for number 5?
Well, I think the challenge is that, you know, in the oh my goodness, the SEC, you know, they bring a strong competitive presence across that conference, versus here, it's a little less competition in the Big 12 than you have in the SEC. So they're going to, you know, continually be playing. But the good thing about that for the Sooners is that, you know, it seems to throughout the year, the more competitive they play, the better they've gotten in the past.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have a look at the starting lineups coming up here on our screen for the Spark and the women's All-Army team, as we're getting set to, I believe, for the national anthem. They're going to introduce the Spark starters here in just a moment. In 5-inning game. It was just a 5-inning game last night, but that was due to the run rule. This is going to be 5 innings, you know, one way or the other tonight, and then the home run derby. So be very interesting. We do know the starting pitcher for All-Army tonight. We saw her a little bit last night. Shelby Cornelson did a pretty good job. The right-handed pitcher out of Oklahoma City, 2022 national champion. What do you look for her tonight, as we'll take a look at the starting lineups?
You know, last night she came in and did a great job of working just outside of that zone and keeping those batters a little more off balance than Emily Cerny did. And I think you'll see pretty much, you know, the same tonight, using the off speed to keep them off balance and keeping it, you know, out of the zone so that they can't crush the ball.
Number 13, Amber Beiser. Number 23, Donnie Gopher. Number 24, Sydney Sherrill. And number 94, Maddie Pesta. Leading off, number 22, Jada Coleman. Batting second, number 78, Jocelyn Allo. Batting third, number 9, Kenzie Henson. In the cleanup spot, number 45, Haley Lee. Batting fifth, number 20, TRA Jimmy. Batting sixth, number 40, Alina Torres. Hitting seventh, number 16, Michelle Moultrie. In the eighth spot, number 14, Chloe Malaulu. Batting ninth, number 7, Riley Bayless. The Sparks will be batting 13 tonight, so batting number 10, number 15, Rachel Becker. Batting 11th, number 26, Yvonne Whaley. And number 0, Riley Boo. And batting number 13, number 24, Sydney Sherrill. The Sparks are assisted by Alex Flores and Jaden Wallace. And introducing your Spark head coach, Amber Flores. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise if you are able and remove your hats as we welcome the Army Reserve Drill Sergeants out of Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and led by Master Sergeant Victoria McBride to present our nation's colors. Please remain standing as we honor America and those who protect our freedoms with the singing of our national anthem by Dorinda Stewart. Dorinda is a wife, mother, and grandmother from Dover, Oklahoma, living in Oklahoma City for the past 13 years. She works as a project assistant at East X Tower in OKC. Besides singing, she enjoys traveling, gardening, and spending time with her grandkids, Millie and Asher.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
Welcome back to our Spark pregame show. It's the All-Army team. There you see the $500 home run queen. That'll be given out at the conclusion of tonight's festivities, the first ever Spark Home Run Derby, 8-player single elimination bracket. We showed you that a little bit earlier, so that'll be after our 5-inning game, which will get underway here just shortly. Again, couldn't pick a better evening. It's going to fall down to around 90 at game time. There's just a really light east-southeasterly breeze out in center field. Probably will assist anything heading out to left field. So I guess the question will be, and it's also special rules for this 5-inning game. There's free substitutions when we go through the lineups. There's actually going to be 13 players batting for the Spark tonight. So it's going to be an interesting and entertaining game.
Right, more like a scrimmage than a game, but you know, the more participation, the better, I'm sure, for both teams.
Well, and as we found out last night, the All-Army team, traditionally they play mostly slow pitch, and that's, I tell you, that's a learning curve that you just can't accelerate fast enough when you're playing some of the best pitchers in the country last night. Do you think last night will help them tonight to maybe have a chance to get a couple of hits tonight? Yeah,
I don't know how much fast pitch experience that you have with the All-Army team, but you know, defensive wise, that slow pitch will definitely help them on that side of it. But if you don't have a whole lot of experience in fast pitch and you're coming up against some of the best pitchers in the nation, it's going to be a difficult task for them. Yeah, guys like me, weekend warriors that have played a lot of slow pitch in all the leagues around wouldn't have a chance going out there against a fast pitch, with just very little practice. So it was a tough night last night for the All-Army team. I do look for them to be better at the plate tonight. Well, some of them kind of shocked themselves, I don't know if you noticed last night the faces that, some of them, when they foul tipped, they were like, whoa, but they didn't, they came in with great attitudes, and sometimes that attitude can definitely help you muster up some guts to go get the job done. Well, we saw Riley Boone last night pitch the final inning, and if we've got the lineup correct, we're going to see Jada Coleman pitching tonight. And if you look through her pitching stats for the season, we don't see any. No. Much like last night, we're going to see somebody, I'm sure, that pitched at the high school level or maybe a little bit in college, but hasn't pitched recently. Right. Yes, and yes, it is Jada Coleman on the mound. The surprise with Boone on the mound, I'm thinking, well, maybe they're just wanting to, kind of give him a little batting practice. But she came in and dominated those batters last night. Again, she's that left-handed, bringing that left-hander in there. We'll see if Coleman, commands the mound like Boone did last night. But, doesn't look too bad so far. As with a lot of the players out of University of Oklahoma,
And the righty will go out there, and there we see the batting lineup. DeWong, Patton, Damone, Ontiveros, Wilkinson, Caton, Ayala, Clark, and LaValle. Of course, LaValle is one of the pickups here locally. She was a catcher at Baylor. She played last night, and she'll be catching Cornelson in the bottom half of the inning. But some local talent getting a chance to play with the All-Army team. That's quite a privilege for them.
Oh, yeah, a great opportunity for those girls to go out and show what they've got to bring to this game.
So we are ready for first pitch, which is going to come about 7:21 this evening. As again, it'll be Julie DeWong to lead off. Again, everybody active duty. DeWong, the outfielder, and the lefty. And our first pitch will be up in the zone for ball one. Again, DeWong, Patton, and Damone for the All-Army team. And Coleman will catch the outer part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. There you see her, Lewis McCord, where her duty station is, First Lieutenant Jolie DeWong. And here's a chopper to second. Bayless over to first. There's 1 away. But already, I think just wasn't a lot of contact last night for the All-Army team. I think that was still a really good leadoff bat for DeWong. Very, like I said, very good attitudes coming to the plate, and you know, that competitor on that mound. I know it's probably been a while since she's thrown, so her spins might not be quite as effective as Kaylani's, but you know, she's got a great defense behind her, and you know, it takes 9 people to play this game. You know, if you walk in and expect a pitcher to completely dominate and not have that defense behind her, you might get a little surprised. But I think Coleman definitely has a great defense behind her. We saw MJ Patton, 1 swing, sharp ground out to Becker at short. Now that brings up Erica Damone, the center fielder, Staff Sergeant Erica Damone, and a Massachusetts Army Reserve. And a 1-1 pitch, little dribbler. Could be trouble. Coleman, fantastic play off the mound for the 3rd out. Well, it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning. And a great play. We see Coleman again right at the line, turns and fires. As we head to break, no score. OKC coming up after the break.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make 1 phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
We're in the bottom of the first inning. A 1-2-3 inning at the plate for the Army All-Stars. And there you see Shelby Cornelson. Actually, let me double check that. The number says Pena. We had that as Cornelson. It may just be she's wearing that uniform,
so.
because
that's her.
That's who
Shelby.
We had on the lineup. And again, 2022 national champion, World Series MVP with Oklahoma City, where she just graduated this spring. And Jada Coleman how often does this happen? Make a great play in the field and you lead off the next inning, and that will be what Jade is going to do. And Cornelson, first pitch, caught the outer part of the plate for strike one. And Coleman last night 1 for 1, scored 3 runs, had an RBI. And there we saw a lot of that from Cerny last night, that rise ball way up and out of the zone. And I think if Cornelson's going to be successful, she's going to have to get that pitch over closer to the plate.
Yes, I agree. You know, like I have said, those hitters for OU are definitely.
And a shot down the left field line is going to be a leadoff double for Jada Coleman. Beautiful opposite field hit to get the inning going for the Spark.
Absolutely. If you'll notice, she's pulling her right side off a little bit, so the ball is tailing away from the outfielder, making it difficult to when it first comes off the bat, it's starting to spin off that, and that makes it hard to go catch that ball.
And now
good pitching, you know, good locations right now. And, you know, hopefully if she stays with this and stays off that plate, you know, we won't see as many runs scored tonight.
Well, Jocelyn Allo, designated player tonight. Big whack at that first pitch, came right up by us here. And she, I love her batting style, little open stance, crouches down and just explodes after that softball. As the 1-strike pitch, good discipline, lays off one up and out of the zone. It's 1-1.
She brings a lot of power, and she uses, you know, she sits in that back leg and just smoothly comes through that zone with that bat.
And she'll line out and close on the double play, but back safely is Coleman. Good base awareness as Allo lines out to the left side for out number 1.
Shelby throws you'll see a nice breaking pitch inside to keep Allo from getting good extension on that ball.
That brings to the plate Kinsey Hansen, also listed as a designated player tonight. Oh, up and in, and we call a little chin music there for ball 1. Cornelson, you see right little smile, knows that one nearly got away from her. And that one not afraid to come right back inside, but misses again. So Hansen up in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. 0 for 1 last night, but walked twice, scored 3 runs last night. And that one does get it. Looked like almost the same pitch. That one got the nod on it.
A little closer to that black line on the plate with that pitch.
See, Hansen stands 6 foot. Again, another Oklahoma Sooner. What a great cut. That one fouled straight back. It's 2-2.
Shelby continuing to show that she's trying to pitch to these kids so that they're not getting good extension by bringing that ball inside, bringing it up so that they're, you know, trying to chase, and that's what Hansen did there.
Went a little change up, that one down in the dirt, so a full count will be coming to Kinsey Hansen. And we talked about it before we came on the air. We just felt like Cornelson, after pitching last night, is going to come out and challenge. And if it goes out of the park, it goes out of the park. But she's doing a nice job here early on with the payoff pitch.
You know, Kelsey went to Tuttle High School, which is a major powerhouse in softball in the high school realm. And you know, so she's no stranger to, you know, playing elite softball and continue to do that at Baylor, and she has no problem going right at the batters.
So we'll have another payoff pitch. Runner at second, 1 down. We're in the bottom of the first. This one popped up behind the plate and just gets out of play. And then 2 straight fastballs. Again, we mentioned Cornelson, a little different mindset than last night, challenging the Spark hitters here early on, with Haley Lee awaiting in the on-deck circle. And the Spark are going to end up playing 10 fewer games this summer than last year, but still a chance with a win tonight. Another 20-win season. And nice discipline. That one just misses inside, ball 4.
That, you know, yes, she just missed, but boy, that was a good location.
Yeah, you can't.
Good location.
That could have gone either way. That was a good pitch, and again,
but I
discipline.
still think, I still think, like we were talking about earlier. I'm sorry. I still think that they have to bring that ball in hit location so that their defense can play. She can't try to take that on her shoulders herself. She needs to just give them an opportunity, bring it in there, and make them hit the ball.
You got Haley Lee, big game last night, drove in 3 on a 2-for-2 night, and she was trying to make this a 3-0 game there. It's 1 ball, 1 strike after last night. Now leads the team with 10 homers, 41 runs driven in, and also 22 walks on the season. And another big catch, and she's behind in the count 1-2. Jennings will see another one. Just a little late on that fastball, and a good location again, just above the belt. Tough pitch to hit.
Yeah, that I couldn't tell on her arm there. I don't know if that was supposed to be a screwball that just lifted or if it was a low rise, but it was a good pitch and one that I think could be very effective here tonight.
Lee and goes up in the zone and gets her on strikes for the second out of the inning.
That one I did see that finish. That was a rise ball.
We'll see it again, and poor Nelson came back up in the zone again, well above the belt. Got Lee to go after it. So 2 down, runners at first and second for Tiari Jennings. And Jennings last night 1 for 2, also drove in 3. Jennings another designated player tonight. Yeah, fastball, 1-0 fastball fouled out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike in there, allowing multiple hitters in the lineup tonight. Free substitutions. Some of the players will be taken out that are going to play in the home run derby, or participate, I should say. And a lot of those are designated players tonight that are going to be in the derby. So some unique rules, but hey, it's the last game. Why not? There's a shot right up the middle, base hit. And the throw comes in up the line. It's 1-0 Spark. RBI single for Tiari Jennings. Get another great look. Just perfect about belt high and drives it right into center field.
Yeah, on your rise ball, on your screwball with Shelby, what she's got to do is make sure that those are not missed pitches. If you miss, you better miss high with that rise, and you better miss way inside with that screwball. And
Torres gets popped up on the left side of the infield. Wilkinson will squeeze it home for out number 3. A run scores on a pair of hits and 2 left. After 1, the Spark lead at 1-0, and we'll be back after this.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So, Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
OKC Spark on Yurview is brought to you by Brahms. Summertime is ice cream time. Try an ice cream classic today, only at Brahms. We're in the top of the second. There you see Jada Coleman at a 1-2-3 first inning. Catherine Ontiveros is going to lead off for the women's All-Army team. Here it's 1-0 Spark. Here you see First Lieutenant Catherine Ontiveros stationed at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Another lefty in the lineup. Good contact made in the first inning, but still the All-Army team looking now playing their 7th inning against the Spark, still looking for that elusive first hit. As the infield gathers in again, 5-inning game tonight, but stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. What a way to end the season, the first ever, and I believe this is going to become an annual event. I think that's what they want to do with it. The Spark Home Run Derby tonight. I'm pretty pumped. I'm ready to see some balls leave the yard. As Ontiveros will dig in. You got your great lefty-lefty matchup. And outside, ball 1. Great crowd on hand this evening. Most everybody choosing to, as you would wisely, get in the stands down the third baseline, out of the sun. As Ontiveros has a 2-0 count. There you see crowd enjoying the final game. Hard to believe. Season will conclude after tonight, and now Ontiveros has taken 3 straight out of the zone, trying to get a base runner for the All-Army team to start the top of the second. And on 4 straight pitches, Coleman loses Ontiveros. And All-Army with their first base runner for the shortstop, Melina Wilkinson. Sergeant Melina Wilkinson and joint base Lewis McCord. And puts down a bunt, and that hit her. Was she still in the box? I think she was. So that'll just go down as a foul ball. Had she been just crossed out of the box, that would have been a dead ball out, but Wilkinson will get in there crack at it. But I kind of like the strategy there, Army. He just want to try to get a run, trying to sacrifice.
Trying to put that short game down. Right here, what happens is, you know, when you've got your hands in that close to you, it's going to be real hard for you to get that ball in fair territory. And that's why she not only had her hands too far in, but she got on top of the ball, which made it come down and hit her.
She took one high, so a 1-1 pitch. Curious to see if they'll keep that sacrifice on. Going to swing away, and we'll get the first hit of the series into left field. Ontiveros will stop at second, and you can see a big low 5 there at first for Wilkinson. Here's another look at it.
If you'll notice that pitch inside, and you're looking at a kid at bat that is really strong in the shoulders, because she didn't use a whole lot of leg to hit that ball, but it was good contact and obviously got him their first base hit.
Now first and second, nobody down. Brianne Caton to the plate. Also going to swing away, shies away, and takes strike 1.
I loved watching this kid last night. Her little face when she made contact on the ball. You know, it was foul, but she still was so excited about it. I loved it.
She's got a big smile on her face, and she'll take another strike and finds herself down in the count 0-2. So she's a specialist, also out in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Small of stature, big of heart.
Yeah.
And did she make contact? No, if she did, it was caught anyhow. So a big strikeout there for Jada Coleman. That'll be her first. And a big first out for the Spark. Bringing to the plate, Araya Ayala. She's down at third tonight for Army. And that breaking pitch ends up inside. In the outfield, pretty shallow. Or Ulu out in left field. And the changeup down and away. It's 2 balls, no strikes. We got Christine Clark in the on-deck circle. Right now, 1-0 Spark. Army threatening. And now, just like the leadoff hitter, Ontiveros, Ayala up in the count. 3 balls, no strikes, and Coleman does not want to issue a walk here and get 2 runners into scoring position where a hit could surrender the lead. You see Coleman, big deep breath, and puts one down the middle.
You know, as I said earlier, you know, her being the competitor that she is, you know, she was out there laughing, and you'll notice that her demeanor's changed a little bit, and she's getting a little more serious to bring that ball in there.
The 3-1 back to Coleman, and gets the lead runner, and over to first. It'll be a 1-5-3 double play. A pitcher's best friend, and the Spark are going to escape the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. You see it again. The Spark will head to the plate in the bottom of the second, leading 1-0 here on Yurview.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So, Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
Bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Spark. It's going to be Michelle Moultrie to lead off. There you see Shelby Cornelson out for her second inning of work. Moultrie last night drove in 3, was 1 for 4. And we'll take up in the zone for ball 1. She's starting in right field this evening. And we'll take the 1-0 close pitch and takes it for ball 2. Cornelson, a strikeout and a walk in the first inning. Surrendered a couple of hits, but just the 1 run. And a little behind on that swing was Moultrie. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. College ball at Florida. And hometown is Jacksonville, Florida. And a swing and a miss. Or Moultrie went after the high fastball.
She's doing a great job of on her location, not keeping it so much over the plate that they can make good contact on it. And you know, she's got not only out but in and up. So that's a battery that can make it difficult.
There you see DeWong, nice running catch out in right field on Moultrie for out number 1. Bringing to the plate Chloe Malaulu. And I believe had just 1 bat last night, ended up 0 for 1. She's going to be in the home run derby. A pretty bad draw for her. She'll face Alo in the first round. And we'll take, well, again, another good location from Cornelson for strike 1. Hansen and Torres are the other matchup on that side of our home run bracket a little bit later tonight. It's Malaulu. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Out of Mississippi State, 6'7". Doesn't look like that out there, but out of that crouch style. And again, up in the zone, it's 2-1. I wonder if that was could have been a misprint. Or is she really that tall?
It
says 5'7".
It doesn't appear to be.
Maybe we had a
she doesn't
6
appear
instead
to
of
be.
a 5, and she'll rip one between short and third. for the third spark hit of the ball game. Another look at it. A nice level swing.
Yeah, but Shelby has been doing a great job of not putting it so much over the plate, and that got a little bit too much plate.
Bringing up Riley Bayless. And she'll take outside for ball one. Drove in 2 last night on a 1-for-1 night. That was her first 2 RBIs of the summer. It was an Oklahoma State Cowboy just down the road a little ways. And she's up in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. And we'll take same location just off the plate. Pitch or two to work with Rachel Becker due up next. The Spark up 1-0. And a 1-out single from Malaulu. She's at first. And there you can see Cornelison took just a little bit off of that one just to place it for strike one, figuring the take sign definitely on. And another good fastball.
That was a beautiful screwball on that pitch. That was a good pitch. Good pitch.
Cornelson's worked her way back from trailing Bayless 3-0 to 3-2. And we'll lose her on 1 outside, ball 4. So that's going to put runners at first and second on the second walk issued by Shelby Cornelson. And now it'll be the shortstop, Rachel Becker. Becker 0 for 1. Scored a run last night. See if she can get the runners moved up with Whaley due up next, and she'll take strike one. And most of the field, except you see a little crease over there, kind of at second base in the sun. Everybody else getting the shade now. Yeah, no, really close, just off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike on Becker. Getting a run in the first inning on a pair of hits for the Spark, and threatening again in the bottom half of the second. That time Becker takes up above the belt. You got Whaley and a Boone behind Becker. Now another good hitters count for Becker. 3-1. If it's not her pitch, she can lay off of it. You see Cornelson for the first time beginning to struggle a little bit with her location. This one popped up behind third base, and a nice running catch near the line made by the shortstop Wilkinson for out number 2.
Very good drop step, and just went and got that ball on that play. Very good play. No hesitation, sprinted, pumping those arms the whole way, which allowed her to get to that ball. Great play by the shortstop.
She didn't get there. I think that was going to fall just in fair territory. And now a chance to get out of the inning. And it's going to be Yvonne Whaley. Rips one into left, and a diving attempt on one hop. It falls in. 1 run is in. And it's going to be an RBI double for Yvonne Whaley. 2-0 Spark. Stopping at third on the play was Bayless. Malaulu came around the score, and a great attempt. Patton just about a step short of getting to this one.
Great balance right there. Can I try not to say her last name? By the hitter. Great balance by the hitter. that I don't want to butcher her name, but great balance by the batter on that. Stayed through the ball and took the ball where it was pitched. Great job on that.
And there you see a steal of home. Let's see that again. As you got actually a slap shot on the left side. And then just Wilkinson realizing not going to get the speedy Boone on the play.
definitely in that position, your middle infielders were playing too far back to get somebody as fast as Boone that's slapping that down. That was a great job, great placement by that.
And then a line shot by Sherrill over the shortstop, and all of a sudden the floodgates opening. It's 4-0 Spark. Back-to-back RBI singles after the RBI double for Whaley, and they're really starting to time Cornelison here in the second.
Yes, got that pitch up a little bit, and like I had said, earlier, the one thing you can't do is throw that to them belt high. If you're going to miss, you got to miss out of that zone with that rise ball.
And back to the top of the lineup, turning on one, but pulling it foul is Jada Coleman. And at strike one, Coleman got the scoring started back in the first after doubling, came around on the Jennings RBI single. And she'll drill one in the gap left center field. This could clear the bases. Let's see if they send the runner home. They will. Coleman stops at second with a 2-run double. And the Spark getting the sticks out. It's 6-0. 4 straight hits, 2 for extra bases.
Shelby has done a great job of keeping that ball in the river, which we call it, and evidently has been putting a little pressure on herself and missing that river and coming too much over the plate on these batters.
So 5 runs in the inning, and still, there are 2 outs. Now it's Jocelyn Allo. She lined out to the shortstop her first time around.
Something I feel like we haven't seen enough of is Shelby's changeup. If you're going to get batters off balance, having that good changeup and making them not feel like they're going to see the same speed every time, that deception can be very effective for you. And there it is right there.
Well, after Allo ripping that first one foul, she will get her to foul out. DeWong makes a nice catch on the right field line, but 5 runs will score for the Spark as we head to the third. 6-0 OKC. We'll be back after this break.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
We see some of our great Spark fans enjoying the game. 6-0 OKC after plating 5 runs on 5 hits and a couple of doubles in that second inning. And a pitching change, Riley Boone, who we saw for the first time last night, did a great job in the 5th inning. Will come out to pitch the 3rd inning, but Jada Coleman ends up a couple innings, gave up just the 1 hit, no runs. She walked 2, struck out 1. But again, had that double play ball to get out of the jam in the second. Nice job. What did you see from Riley Boone last night that she can bring out here tonight to pitch a couple innings?
She spins the ball pretty darn good. She had some good breaking pitches that she threw, and you know, she faced 4 batters, had 1 strikeout, no hits, no walks. Not too bad for somebody that hasn't pitched, you know, for a while that I know of.
And here's how the game ended last night. Right back to Boone. And over to first, and you can see the excitement. In Riley Boone, first trip to the mound. Why not do it 2 nights in a row?
Exactly. Again, you know, both of those kids, you know, didn't phase them at all. Coming from that outfield into the infield, you know, reaction being, you know, very different, especially center field, you know, to the pitcher's mound. Both of them, you know, defensive-wise, did a great job last night with Boone and tonight with Coleman.
And it's the designated player, Christine Clark, to lead off for the All-Army team. Takes a little bit high. That's Captain Christine Clark, Massachusetts Army National Guard. Puts down a bunt back to Boone. And had to kind of double cock there to allow Bayless to get over, but still makes a nice fielding play, just like we saw in the first inning from from Coleman.
Yeah, she just comes right up like she's been there all season and does a great job on that spin as a left-hander.
And now it's the catcher, Zadie LaValle. Or am I one batter ahead? Oh, that is LaValle.
No, that's LaValle,
okay.
yes.
Just wanted to double check.
Yes, it is.
And a grounder. That's going to be one of the easier plays of the season for Torres over at first. Actually, that's Kalani Ricketts. We know there's going to be a lot of substitutions, and Ricketts is now in at first base. And able to just grab that one step on the bag. So Boone will pitch now to Jolie DeLong, the right fielder, and she will take like ball 1 as DeLong bounced out to second, leading off the ball game. And down for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And All-Army got a walk and a single to start the second. But then Coleman, a nice job to battle out, got a strikeout, then a double play ball. And there's a rip and past the glove of, well, you think Bayless still out there at short, and that will be the second hit of the ball game for All-Army. And I think we do have a substitution out at second. Well,
no, she's at...
is it still Bayless?
Yes,
okay.
At second base.
Yes, she did nearly made a great play, but DeLong, a 2-out single, is aboard.
And you'll notice on with Boone, she does not bring that ball over the plate. If you're going to hit it, you know, on that outside pitch, you got to let it travel. On the inside, you better get it out front, because she definitely does not bring that ball over that white plate.
And we're going to have a pass ball, and down the second will go DeWong. And I believe, if I see the number correctly, we've got a pinch hitter at the plate, Veronica Bangy, first sergeant, number 4, I believe, slipped in there for MJ Patton. And has a good cut there and fouls it back.
She's not far from home at Fort Bayless in Texas.
First sergeant Veronica Bangy at the plate has a 1-2 count. DeWong in scoring position. Actually, maybe it was a 1-1. Now it's a 1-2 count, and a swing and a miss.
I love the smiles that her, Boone, and Coleman bring to that plate.
That one well up out of the zone. It's 2-2. Well, it's a night. They're taking the game seriously, but they're going to have a lot of fun. We know that the Derby's coming up.
For sure.
And this is the end of the season. You got to have a lot of fun tonight. And kind of got that a little bit in on the hands. Bangy fouls it back. And also, as you were seeing last night, foul balls are souvenirs. And you're going to take those yellow softballs home, just like you would if you're at the Major League ballparks for baseball. So go through a lot of softballs through the summer. Oh, another good cut. I think right off of the mask of Lee. You see Bangy still sporting the shades here around 8 o'clock here, and right at 8 o'clock at Devon Park in OKC. Oh, and really fooled her. That was a great pitch from Riley Boone.
Yes, it was. She placed that. You know, it's hard enough to hit a changeup, but when she's bringing it and keeping it low where she located it, and that was a great pitch.
6-0 Spark. We'll head to the bottom of the third after this break on Yurview.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Bottom of the third inning. Spark coming to the plate, leading All Army 6-0 after an amazing changeup from Riley Boone. Get the strikeout, and in the inning, there is Shelby Cornelson. Third inning of work. Get started. And I have got Riley Boone due up in the lineup. And I don't know if that is the correct...
That is not Riley Boone.
Yeah, we got somebody in there. Excuse me. I have 13 is up. That is Kinsey Hansen that is due up. And this is Amber Pfizer who pops one up and caught by Wilkinson, the shortstop for out number one. We knew we were going to be kept on our toes tonight, Aaron, as they're going to put in a lot of substitutions, and those camo uniforms are a little hard to see, but we did get Pfizer's name right before she popped out. And now Haley Lee, the catcher, will bat and will take strike one, even though it got away from LaValle. And that is not her either.
Lee.
Is that Rochard?
I think so. I think that's Rochard.
Is that Keely Rochard getting her first at-bat tonight? And she'll take up in the zone, 1-1 strike. Rochard out of Virginia Tech, Williamsburg, Virginia. 1-1, just a little behind that fastball. Another well-placed fastball. And the count 1-2. We'll see it again. And that's just a tough pitch to hit. And then another one in there, gets it by Rochard for the strikeout. Out number two, and that'll be strikeout number two for Shelby Cornelson. And I think we also have another pinch hitter here. Did I hear, is that Kinsey Hansen at the plate?
No. This is your pitcher.
Trying to catch a number for you again. It's on the side of the jerseys. So we're getting a heavy dose.
Is that Maddie Pinto?
Is that Pinta?
Pinta, excuse me. Yes, it's Pinta.
No, it's a 9 is the last. Okay, 94, an unusual number. It is Maddie Pinta. She's an interesting story. If we can slip it in here as she takes inside. And up in the count, 3-0. She was actually a special weekend exemption signing late June, early July for the Spark, and she performed so well. She came on and was a great pitcher this summer for the Spark, and thought she was just going to play one weekend. Ended up playing pretty much the entire month of July and getting an at-bat here. So sometimes you have those mid-season finds, and Penta has paid off big dividends this summer. And she'll take the 3-1 inside, or did that get a piece of her? They kind of acted like they called it a dead ball almost, the way the umpire reacted. Let's get a look at it. Did this catch her?
Yeah.
Oh, did it catch just a little bit of the pants there? I thought I saw a breeze go by.
Yeah.
So I think that.
Did you see how excited the Spark team was?
So I think it's going to go down as a hit by a pitch if we saw correctly.
Yep. And then you've got a pinch runner there, Malaulu.
Malaulu, pitch run, yes. First batter hit in the ball game, then a little bunt. For Nelson, fires to first, and the ball got away. And on the play, Malaulu down to third. Well, that's going to be
beautiful
close.
Back by Kalani Ricketts.
And was that Kalani Ricketts again, another pinch hitter? Let's watch it again.
Nice little drag bunt there, and safe at first.
I think I'm going to go infield single there. I think she would have beat that throw out.
Absolutely.
Another great look at it. Yeah, she would have been there regardless if the ball came loose. Kalani Ricketts, after pitching really well last night, gets an at-bat and an infield single. She's put runners at the corners. And got to make sure to do up Moultrie in the lineup. I don't know if that is her or not. I catch the number. I don't think so. Is that Storako maybe?
No, that's Hansen. Kenzie Hansen.
It's number 9.
Hansen.
Okay, Kinsey Hansen. Okay, they are slipping them in every batter right now. Hansen got way out in front of that one, and will pull it clear up into the stands, and the happy fans up there. Somebody getting a big souvenir. We got Hansen in there for Michelle Moultrie. Hansen, another one of the many OU players, and then pops one up on the right side of the infield, right at the line. Ontiveros will make the catch, which is going to retire the side. So a couple runners stranded, and after 3 complete, 6-0 Spark. We head to the 4th after this timeout.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hi everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
We're in the top of the 4th inning. We're scheduled for 5 innings this evening before the home run derby. The Spark with a big 5-run second inning, lead at 6-0. And there you see Riley Boone out for her 3rd inning in the series and the season on the mound. But following Jada Coleman, who went 2, gave up just 1 hit. And Boone in the last inning allowed a hit and recorded her first strikeouts. It'll be Erica Damone to lead off. Staff Sergeant Erica Damone 0 for 1. Actually, 0 for 0 tonight. She walked. Or no, apologize. She made the final out of the first inning. And she takes low ball 1. Ontiveros due up next. She did walk in her first at bat. And now up in the count is Damone. 2 balls, no strikes. In these kind of barnstorming tours for these Army teams, it is a grind. As now Damone is up by able to do a summer collegiate team back in Kansas. We played the U.S. Military War Dogs this summer, and we were told they were playing 22 games, 22 different locations in 30 days, and that's just brutal schedule.
That is a lot.
As Boone, a 4-pitch walk to Damone to start the inning. So yeah, not only do they serve our country, but when they go on those tours, I tell you, it's a grind. But it's a great opportunity to get out and celebrate our veterans and our current servicemen. As Ontiveros trying to go the other way, he's going to spray this one out into the crowd. As we mentioned, the first lieutenant walked leading off the second inning. That was the biggest threat tonight of scoring for the All-Army team. Oh, beautiful breaking pitch from Boone for strike 2. See Ontiveros. And we'll foul one off just a little bit late, trying to go down the left field line. And you know Army would like nothing more than to at least plate 1 run before they leave town this evening. Got shut out last night. And had first and second, nobody down in the second, but unable to get anybody home. Time Boone missed well outside. Melina Wilkinson will come up next for the All-Army team. You see a great shot of Riley Boone. And here's a roller. Ricketts will go to second for the force. And that will be all you're able to get there, so you get a fielder's choice. Ontiveros will replace Damone at first. Another play. Ricketts fielding it well at first.
She is. Unfortunately, that came up a little bit and went outside that realm of that arm and curved it a little too much to that second baseman.
Well, it's Melina. Well, let's double check that. That's number 22. Pinch hitting. That is Caitlin Martin hitting for Wilkinson. Martin, a sharp single, gets by the glove of Ricketts into right field, and digging for third in there safely is Ontiveros. So a pinch hit single here for Caitlin Martin. We get another look at it. Just nice opposite field single, went with the pitch down and away. So another opportunity here for All-Army to get on the scoreboard. And I believe we have another pinch hitter here. We've got Tiffany Schroeder, Staff Sergeant Tiffany Schroeder, batting for Caton. And she's going to get the run home. All-Army on the board. It's 6-1 with back-to-back pinch hit singles for All-Army. That scored Ontiveros from third. And Martin stopped at second. So All-Army coming into the inning had 2 hits, and they've got 2 in this inning. And now I want to double check. I have Ayala, and it's another pinch hitter. And getting hit by the pitch is Gabby Nowak. So Nowak is aboard, and that's going to load him up.
Well, while they're taking this break, I have to mention Caitlin Martin that came in to hit. She is stationed in Camp Humphreys in South Korea. she's definitely a long ways from home.
Yeah, and also unfortunately in a very dangerous place in the world right now, in North Korea right there. But that's what these young ladies, that's what they do. They sign up just like the guys. They go where they're assigned, and they do it willingly to enable us to be here to do this tonight. And that's why we're so blessed and proud to be here tonight to see this All-Army team. And look at the fight. They could get back right in this game with another base hit. They've got the bases loaded. But just one down now. Is this Clark? Nope.
Number 1.
Courtney Klein. Oh, boy, and there was that changeup. Boone had Klein way out in front of it.
She continues to dominate with that pitch right there. It is definitely beautiful. It stays down in the zone and definitely gets those batters off balance. She's doing a great job with that pitch.
And Klein getting a little late on that fastball, down in the count. 0-2 Staff Sergeant Courtney Klein. I'm not going to attempt the first part of that, but stationed in Kuwait. And again, that's another part of the world that is embroiled in turmoil right now. And she pops one up. Could be trouble. It will fall fair. 1 run will score. And on the little seeing eye single down the right field line, Klein has a pinch hit RBI single. All of a sudden, you look up, it's 6-2. And let's look at this again.
She stays back, lets the ball travel, and takes it to right field. Dropped her hands a little bit, got a little underneath it, but still placed it in good position for them to be able to score a run.
And now it'll be Emma Schaefer pinch hitting for the catcher, LaValle. And she'll take down and away ball 1. So a big bench appearance here by All-Army, and a little chopper foul makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. But if I've got it correct, that's 5 straight pinch hitters, and 3 of them have singled and 1 was hit by a pitch. And she's also stationed out in Virginia. There you see All-Army. They're inspired. Here's a line shot to center, but it is caught and is a double play. Well played, and that's going to get OKC out of a jam, but All-Army on the board for the first time in the series. We'll head into the bottom half of the 4th. OKC leads it 6-2. And you're watching Sparks Softball on Yurview.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
We're in the bottom half of the 4th inning, 6-2 OKC. And I believe it's another pinch hitter, number 99. Oh, I do not have a 99. We apologize for that. We'll try to get an idea who that is. Ulu's spot is due up. This one line foul over towards the first base dugout. As I don't have a 99, at least on the roster that I have. Is that Pinta? We thought we had her hitting in the last inning. That was hit by a pitch. Maybe this is Maddie Pinta. We apologize. There's a changeup Bouncer to third. Ayala over to first for out number 1. And there, look at this, the high hopper. Look at you think they're having fun on this tour? They're having a great time. It's the All-Army team down the first baseline. YMCA, that's a song that's just it's never gonna die. Just put it that way.
Yeah, everybody loves the YMCA. That's what I love about this team is that, you know, they've got great attitudes and continue to have fun throughout the night. It's awesome.
Okay, and we have is that 45?
Lee. That's
Haley Lee. And free substitution, so players are re-entering. Haley Lee was in the cleanup spot. And in that spot, she struck out in her first at-bat, so her second at-bat of the game. And she'll foul back an 0-2 pitch. So again, free substitutions, and we are seeing that tonight as they're moving people around in the lineup. They're challenging us here on the last game of the season.
I thought it was going to be easy because they were hitting 13, but they are definitely using that free substitution within those 13 girls.
And everybody rushing for a souvenir. That one popped high down the line, foul. There it is. I think he's trying to maybe sell it there or something. He's acting like he'll give it up, but count stays 0-2 on Haley Lee. And there, Cornelson trying the changeup. You see the protective kind of shin guard. You see a lot of players, softball, baseball, that wear that. You foul one off yourself enough times, you're going to invest in a little hardware. This is one skied on the middle of the infield. And it looks like, it's going to be dropped. I think they were trying to figure out who was going to field it and clear over. I think that was Ayala from third. No, excuse me. We had so many substitutions. That was Emma Schaefer. And it looked like it maybe went right off the heel of her glove. And that's the first error by either team tonight.
Yeah, that coming that far, you know, she was definitely there, could have made the play, but it would have been a lot easier play for that first baseman or the second baseman.
So Haley Lee, she says, I'm going to get another crack at that. I'm in that home run derby here in a little while. So she will head over as it looks like conference on the mound. And, you know, we haven't talked much at all tonight about Amber Flores and her second season here for the Spark. Back-to-back 20-win seasons, 21 a year ago. If this holds 20 this season, we won the Champions Cup, and her record at Seminole just speaks for itself. Just
absolutely.
Traditional
she
power.
Has developed a very strong program there at Seminole, and has done a great job there.
Okay, we're going to take a break as we're going to see a pitching change. Emily Cerny is going to return after pitching last night, so we'll tell you about her after this break on Yurview.
Ricketts from San Jose, California. In high school, she was named the ESPN Rise National Player of the Year before coming to OU.
I love being able to play for the Oklahoma City Spark. For me, being a graduate from OU and being able to see how much softball has grown in the past 10 years, and for me to be able to continue to play after I already had a baby and continue to play in my 30s, I think that it's huge to be able to have that representation in our sport.
Ricketts won the Women's College World Series with OU in 2013 and still holds the OU record for most wins and strikeouts. She also won 2 gold medals with Team USA at the Pan American Games.
It's exciting to be able to play for a professional team here in Oklahoma City and to be able to have that fan base here at the professional level. Softball capital of the world, best fans, best energy here in Oklahoma City, and we hope to see you out there.
Catch the Spark. Get your tickets now or watch live on Yurview and online.
There's Emily Cerny. She was the starter last night, 3-time NAIA Pitcher of the Year. Let's see if she can get things under control here tonight. Really struggled last night with the rise ball. I think she's going to come out more like Cornelson and just challenge these Spark hitters now in the 4th and 5th innings. Ooh, inside right on the elbow. And let's double check. Is that, I had Becker in this spot. Is that?
No.
It is number, oh gosh, no number on the back of that jersey.
If I could see her face, I could help you out, but.
Wow. We apologize. There's no number. We thought we were going to get a look at it there.
Is that Amber? Is that, it looked like Amber.
Amber
from
Pfizer,
the back,
potentially?
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, I know. Again, we're just kind of, we're guessing anymore. Yvonne Whaley is due up in the lineup, but I don't believe that is her. Or is it?
That's in the.
I'm trying to catch the back of the jersey as
Tara Jennings. Yeah, that's Tara Jennings, isn't it?
Yes, I think that is
yeah,
number
that's
20.
Amber. That was Amber.
Amber Pfizer. Now they're going to pinch run for her. Tiara Jennings is at the plate. So Jennings, and they're moving everybody around on us tonight. This is fun. And she's going to draw a 4-pitch walk from Cerny. And let's see if they will leave her out there, as that has suddenly loaded the bases here for the Spark on an error, a hit by a pitch, and a walk after the first out was recorded on a ground out to third to start the inning. And again, you want to try to get you the correct batter. 40 is the batter. It's Alina Torres here at the plate for the Spark with the bases loaded and one down. The Spark trying to get those runs back. They surrendered. And that
Good
one,
breaking pitch right there that barely missed.
just off the outer part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And had her way out in front of that one. It pops into the secondary dugout there next to the Spark. And you know the girls, everybody having fun down there tonight. And that's what tonight's about, celebrating a great season. You want to go out on a win. You got the Derby coming up. And also honoring these great Army All-Stars as the count on Torres. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There you see the smile on everybody's face down in the Spark dugout. Grounder, and off the second baseman, recovers. Did they get the out at first? They did not. So that'll go as an error. Run plated. And it is 7-2, and the bases remain loaded. Take another look at it.
Good pitch outside the zone, just outside the zone. And that the defender almost had to, she had to stop because she can't run into that runner. But I'm thinking run into that runner and get an obstruction call to make that play.
You get a 1 hopper back to the pitcher, Cerny. She'll come to the plate to get the second out of the inning, so a fielder's choice. And now 2 down, and I'm trying to listen for is this Moultrie? Michelle Moultrie is now at the plate. The bases loaded and 2 down. 7-2 Spark. Bottom half of the 4th, Cerny tried to go with the changeup there. And it's 2-0. And then outside, ball 3. And Cerny last night, we mentioned, struggled with that rise ball and the base on balls, and that will be her second here in the inning. That brings home a run, make it 8-2 Spark. And an RBI for Moultrie on the bases loaded walk. Still bases loaded. And your batter is Mala'ulu, I believe, Chloe Mala'ulu. And she lines one right into center field. 1 run is in. The throw up the line, not in time. So Mala'ulu, a 2-run single, makes it 10-2 Spark.
This looks like a breaking pitch that did not break. The finish on her hand, I believe she was trying to throw a drop ball. But that breaking pitch definitely did not break.
Kamala Ulu with a couple of runs batted in. And then it looked like off-speed pitch there. Bouncing a couple of times before it got to the plate. The 1-0 pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just barely missing on that screwball.
And you look at that fantastic shot of the sunset over in our western horizon under the lights here at Devon Field in Oklahoma City. And now Cerny's fallen behind our batters 3-0. Did he get the nod? Did not. And we're trying to figure out who the batter was still as they're coming in and out with the free exchange. And that was Hansen. And that's back where she was, Kinsey Hansen. Is that right?
No, that was Bayless that just hit, wasn't it? That was, yeah, that's Bayless.
No,
Bayless on first base.
That's going to load him back up.
And then you got Becker up.
And Beck. So now it is this Hansen now at the plate?
No, this is Becker.
This is Becker. She'll slice one to left, and a running catch made by Patton will be the third out of the inning. The Spark will plate 4, and after 4, 10-2 OKC. Watching Spark softball on Yurview.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hola a todos. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, tenemos profesionales listos para responder sus preguntas y hacerles saber cuánto vale su caso. Estoy con el portavoz Milo Sánchez. Milo, dígale a los televidentes en casa quién debe llamar ahora mismo.
Bueno, Victoria, cualquier persona que fue herida en un accidente y no fue su culpa, habrá gente que recibirá en vivo su llamada, recibirá una consulta gratuita y le dirán cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora mismo.
OKC Spark on Yurview is brought to you by Brahms. Summertime is ice cream time. Try an ice cream classic today only at Brahms. And look at this during the break. Some big congratulations. That's your head coach right there, Amber Flores. Crowd acknowledging her doing a fantastic job. As our third pitcher of the game is Sydney Sherrill. He comes on in replace of Riley Boone to pitch the 5th. And starts off, which we believe our batter is that DeWong? No.
21.
And do we have a 21? We do not.
This is Lauren
Anasi?
Anasi? Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lauren Anasi. I've got the leadoff spot due up. First lieutenant stationed in Hawaii. And she will be aboard to start the inning on a walk.
You know, Sydney Sherrill on the mound, when I'm looking at my roster breakdown for 2024, again, another pitcher that is not listed under the pitchers.
Well, and we're told Onasi, as we look a little further, she is officer in charge, and she is an assistant coach, so she's getting an at-bat tonight.
Okay.
And now it will be MJ Patton. She was hit for the last time she re-enters, and was going to go to look at that little running slap hit or bunt, and takes a little bit outside ball one. And swims right over top of it. I love the lefties that will do that. They just really keep you guessing on what they're going to do. They can bunt it, they can slap it in the left, or they can just run at you and get all the way around on it. There's the bunt, and it's a good one. Fielded at third, but not in time.
Nice little push bunt through the infield right there. That was a good job. Good placement to make the defense to have to go for it, and as fast as she is, they have no chance to get her.
I say in softball, if you can get it down past the pitcher and you're running from the left-handed batter's box, it's going to be a hit. So Erica Damone will come up, and I think, are we changing catchers here as well? Haley Lee had been catching all evening. And did he catch the number who's going behind the
Bayless.
plate?
That's Bayless.
Okay. So Riley Bayless, Oklahoma State Cowboy, going to go behind the plate. So Erica Damone, 0 for 1. She's got a walk tonight. First and second for her All-Army. Again, this is their last swing at it, a 5-inning scheduled game. She takes low ball one. Cheryl going to get the nod, caught the inside corner. So again, a couple of runs given up on 4 hits by Riley Boone. And Cheryl misses inside, and she becomes the third pitcher. We saw 3 last night. What turned out to be a 5-inning game. Chopper and foul of third. Yeah, it's Whaley down at third. It's where she started the ball game. The 2-2. This is lifted high and deep to left. Not quite deep enough. Catch is made. That'll be out number 1. One of the best hit balls we've seen tonight by the All-Army team.
That was caught by your pitcher. Keely Richard out in left field.
Richard out in left. This is Ontiveros at the plate. She has been on twice, walked in the second, reached on a fielder's choice. She scored a run in the 4th inning. You see her station out in South Carolina. Oh, and she belts one to center field. Another well-hit ball that's going to be caught for out number 2. So maybe the final outs here of the regular season. Again, stay tuned. We've got a fantastic home run derby coming. And a quick recap of this 5-inning game. Again, 1 out away from back-to-back 20-win seasons here for the Spark. As now your batter is Melina Wilkinson. She's got one of those hits tonight. She singled back in the second. And a grounder to short. They go to third, and was the foot on in time? I think it was. Yes, they're going to signal the final out of the game and the season. So you get a fielder's choice to end the ball game. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with our player of the game tonight, which is brought to you by Thunderbird Casino. Swing for the fences with Thunderbird Casino. Thunderbird Casino, come for fun, play to win. Play Thunderbird.com. And that tonight is going to be Jada Coleman. Ended up being our surprise starting pitcher. Goes 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles, scored 1, drove in 2, and had 2 scoreless innings on the mound. So again, your player of the game tonight brought to you by Thunderbird Casino is Jada Coleman. And again, the surprise pitcher, she took full advantage of that on the mound, and then a great night at the plate.
You know, not surprised with the competitor that she is, that she comes in and just does a great job, you know, keeping their hitters off balance and not allowing them to get good contact and extension through the ball.
So again, what we're going to do here, you see the teams going through the handshake line, and the Spark going to go out. We're going to have the prayer circle out around the mound like you saw last night. Again, you gotta love those young women. That's one thing I admire about the Oklahoma teams. Such great young women, such great Christian young women. They live their faith out in their interviews and everything, and they do that here as well in Oklahoma City. So we're going to have that, and we'll take a break. We'll have some quick look at you see your final numbers there on the screen. And then when we come back, we'll take a look at the participants in Home Run Derby, the rules for the Derby, and then we'll get that underway. So we're going to take a break. You see the Spark, 20th win of the season, 10-2 over All Army. We'll be back for the Home Run Derby after this.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Hola a todos. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, tenemos profesionales listos para responder sus preguntas y hacerles saber cuánto vale su caso. Estoy con el portavoz Milo Sánchez. Milo, dígale a los televidentes en casa quién debe llamar ahora mismo.
Bueno, Victoria, cualquier persona que fue herida en un accidente y no fue su culpa, habrá gente que recibirá en vivo su llamada, recibirá una consulta gratuita y le dirán cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora mismo.
The Spark in the regular season with 20 wins after defeating All Army tonight in 5 innings, 10-2, 10 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Spark, and All Army 2 runs, 6 hits, and a couple of errors. As it was tight early on, the Spark got a single run in the first, and then really one of the 2 deciding innings, they got 5 runs on 5 hits. They had 2 doubles in that 5-run second inning. All Army gets on the board with 2 in the 4th, and the Spark respond with 4 more in the 4th inning. As we're going to turn our attention now as we get ready for the Home Run Derby. Let's take a look at the format. So our first round, when we have all 8 participants, you'll get 3 warm-up swings, and then you get 10 swings. Every one counts, so you get as many homers as possible. 4 players are eliminated, and we go to the second round, and the second and championship rounds will play out the same. You get 5 outs for your at-bat, so anything that's not a home run counts as an out. Same in the championship, and then we will crown a champion. Just going to be 3 to 5 seconds between pitches, 1 minute between hitters. The only thing, we'll look at our participants and what the bracket is going to break down like. As we do know, there's your participants. We got Jocelyn Allo. She'll take on Chloe Malaulu. This is on the kind of what I call the left side of the bracket. On the bottom side of that, Kinsey Hansen will challenge Alina Torres. We move over to the other side of the bracket. There you have Haley Lee, and she'll take on Jada Coleman. Sydney Sherrill will challenge Tiara Jennings. And my only question would be, if you're tied after a round, I am not sure. I think it's probably sudden death. You probably each alternate swings until you either one homers and one doesn't to break the tiebreaker. And that's how it's going to break down. Of course, we talked about, you certainly would have to think Alo, one of the favorites in this, the all-time collegiate home run leader at Oklahoma with 122. And when she came back for the Champions Cup, every hit she had in that tournament was a homer. So she's hot, but Haley Lee led the team this season with 10 hits. You know, we're looking at those two as the favorites. So with my prognostication skills, it'll probably be one of the other 6 if I'm picking one of those two. But I think they got a great chance.
Yeah, Haley's got 10. Alo has 8. Sydney Sherrill 6 on the year. Jada Coleman 5. Alina Torres 5. Kenzie Hansen 4. Chloe, say it for me, Chloe, so I don't mess it up. 1, and then you get Tiara Jennings, that I don't believe she's got 1 on the year at all. So, you know, you've got a pretty even playing field from Cheryl down to Tiara Jennings, but the two that do stand out are Haley Lee and Jocelyn Alo.
So Coach Flores, I believe, is going to be the pitcher for this as well. She's out there. Let's see if she's going to be the one, or maybe not. Maybe it will be one of her assistants, or they could alternate here a little bit. But this is going to be fun. It looks like one of her assistants now.
That's Jada. She's the Jaden Wallace. She's the pitching coach.
Looks like she's getting the thumbs up. Are we ready to go? So again, this first round, I'm going to see where they're going to start on the bracket here. Looks like they will start with Ala and Mala'ulu.
14, Chloe Mala'ulu up first. Let's get those bats swinging.
It will be Mala'ulu in 3 practice swings. And then she'll have the 10 to see how many home runs she can get. So it looks like it got some of the, maybe the extra staff and some kids also out there to help shag some fly balls out there. One right at the base of the fence, and you can just decide if you want to. I'm not swinging at that one. That was her second free swing, and now
come on, fans, we need y'all to get loud. Come on, make some noise for Chloe.
Just foul, so now we are underway. And first one was a foul ball. This one, a little bit too much of a rope out into left field. Will one hop at the wall. Oh, excuse me. That one is a fly out. And again, well hit balls, but so far, Mala'ulu,
that one's
I think maybe he just cracked it in. That one was no doubter. He's got 1. And will wait on a different pitch. This one got a little bit too much air underneath it. Straightaway center's got a chance. That will be number 2. Wow, Mala'ulu. And turned on an inside pitch there. Maybe better to let that one go. And a high one. Is it got the distance? It will get out of here for her 3rd. Another one, same location, may come up just short. No, that one will get out as well. It's number 4, and this one on a rope will just clear the foul pole for number 5. And this one in the right center field. I was thinking she had 10 swings for now. They may have changed the format again on us. I thought it was just 10 total swings. Right now, Mala'ulu with 5 homers.
All right, we're down to our final swing. Let's hear it for Chloe.
This will be her final swing, they announced. I know that was more than 10. I'm not exactly sure how many. And this has got a great chance. A liner out of here for number 6. So the table set very nicely. All right, Chloe Malaulu in the first round with 6.
Did a great job in there. You know, coming up against Alo, you would think that there would be a little pressure, but she didn't seem like she was feeling any kind of pressure.
So now you'll see again the all-time collegiate leader at OU slammed 122 of them. Had 3 30-plus home run seasons in college. That's just an amazing total. And there one of her practice swings easily gets one out the straightaway center. I think maybe she's signaling she's ready. So 6 to tie and 7 to win. Well, there's number 1. And maybe number 2 straightaway center. No, that one. Yes, that's out of here. Oh, 3 in a row.
3 for 3 so far.
Alo. And that hits right about halfway up, so 3 for 4 right now. First 3 swings, Jocelyn Alo gets him out of the park. This is a moonshot towards the scoreboard. Will be number 4. Oh, and forget about that one. That may clear the outer fence. And it did. It dinged off of the stone building.
In the back.
My goodness, for number 5. And number 6 on the way may hit the building as well. And it hits right at the base of the secondary wall. And why not? Another one. The center clears the other fence. My goodness, Jocelyn Alo is crushing it. And with 7, she could stop, I think. Well, she'll just go ahead and hit number 8 out.
She's only got 8 in that round. So make some noise for Jocelyn. She's moving on.
Wow. What a power display by Jocelyn Alo. She'll stop at 8. She had some swings left, but again, that one cleared the second fence and hit off of the stone building. That was an incredible shot.
Not only did she display her strength in her shoulders, but having that good resistance in that front leg and just keeping those hands inside and bringing it nice and smooth through the zone. She did a great job, as always, when it comes to Alo.
As always. So we're going to move over to the other side of the bracket. And Jada Coleman. Now you got to switch people over to left field and gets her practice swings here before she hits for real. And if you're wondering about the wind, this is pretty much exactly what you want tonight. No wind.
All right, they start counting now. 10 swings. Here we go.
Flags out in center field are dead still. So Coleman ready for her swing. One will fall out into right center field. Line shot caught right at the fence. Nice catch out there.
Come on, Spark fans, let's get loud. Let's hear it.
Coleman right now egging the crowd. Going to change her sticks here and see if she gets a little bit.
It was a bat. We got to hit with Kenzie's bat.
A little kiss for good luck. I got a new meaning to that term tonight. So Coleman still looking for number 1. One hops at the right field wall. She's wondering what I gotta do to get one out of here. This one well hit, but it's gonna come up just a little short in center field. And Coleman's opponent in this round is Haley Lee.
All right, let's hear it for Jada Coleman.
No, Coleman, it's a good clap from the crowd, unable to get one out. So Haley Lee just needs to get one dinger here. She will advance on into the semifinals. So Lee, another Sooner, can get her warm-up swings. Again, Alo winning the opener over Malaulu 8-6. And now Haley Lee ready for her first swings. Yeah, I don't think anybody left early tonight. They were really anticipating this. Has just got a shot at it. Oh, was that almost a catch the wall? I think that was one gone for Lee, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think she'll just go ahead and she has advanced. And now she'll crush number 2.
Right there. That's going to be your second homer.
Yeah, just going to get in some good warm-up swings. Haley Lee will advance. And I think if we'll go back to the other side of the bracket after Haley Lee as she skies one into center field. Oh, and the All-Army look like mascot out there unable to make the catch. And number 3 will leave the yard to left center field. Followed by number 4.
Another one back to
While
back.
you're there, you can collect another one. And now one opposite field for Haley Lee, number 5. And I think she'll call that good. So Haley Lee advances 5-0 over Jada Coleman.
Our third matchup of the night is going to feature number 9, Kenzie Hansen, versus number 40, Alina
We'll go
Torres.
to the other side of the bracket where Apollo is awaiting the winner, and this will be, I think Alina Torres will, or no, excuse me,
Hansen.
Kenzie Hansen will start things, and she'd like to have that one back as a practice swing, and that one leaves the yard. Again, each opponent here in the first round, 3
right, now they
practice
start
swings.
counting. Here we go. Make some noise for Kenzie. 5.
Hansen, first one is a good one, followed by a second one.
That's 2 in a
right
row
out of
there.
the park. And maybe number 3, does it have the distance? There's the mascot. All-Army will make the catch on that one. And then right behind it, there's number 3. And number 4, and forget about this one, the number 5. Miss Hansen in a foul ball. Getting on, actually they got her at 6 right now. And one on a rope's going to leave the park in a hurry. And she'll, another one, almost an identical swing, hits about a foot low to get out of here. And Hansen will end up, 7 is the number for Torres to try to win. Or Ty Hansen, 8 to win for Alina Torres. Again, Torres will get the 3 swings here.
Lena's got a little bit of a hard swing going on right now. She's going to have to loosen up a little bit.
So a couple of pop-ups here after she's gotten started. And right now just getting a little bit under each of those swings.
She's just a little bit out front. She's got to loosen up a little bit, let that ball travel so she can drive it harder.
Yeah, there, I think
Like
that's
that
going to be
one right
number
there.
1.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 in a row.
Well, how, you speak of that, how hard is it? You're used to these 90, 100 mile an hour coming in, and now all of a sudden you're getting what is like a lob pitch for you to try to hit home runs with. That's a difficult little transition there, although made it look pretty easy.
Yeah. They, you know, when your pitcher's providing a lot of power, you know, and not that Jaden's not throwing, you know, but it is more batting practice and a little harder. You're going to have to let that ball travel and let it get in so that you can hit it well.
There you see Alina Torres. She'll end the evening with 4. So Kenzie Hansen advances with her 7 home runs. And that's one semifinal coming up. That'll be Jocelyn Allo and Kenzie Hansen. And I think you clear the slate when you go to the next round. So Sydney Sherrill, who pitched the final inning of the win tonight, will get her practice swings against Sydney Sherrill and Tiara Jennings. You're in the last of the opening round.
All right, here we go. They start counting.
The first ever Spark Home Run Derby. That one, okay, just about got out of here. And this one will, number 1 for Cheryl. So Sydney Sherrill in just that slight open stance. Tries to go opposite field. Oh, and misses by a couple of feet there.
Yeah.
Okay, see, let's make some noise for her. Come on.
So the kinesiology is kind of like with your pitching, you know, you have to have that upper body and that lower body working together once you're coming through that zone, and it's how fast you swing the bat, not how hard you swing through it, and you can see that you've got a few hard swings here tonight, but obviously several loose swings like that one right there that's allowing her to drive the ball out of the park.
All right, Sydney Sherrill, you saw that one before there, her second. So that's the number for Tiara Jennings that tried to tie and 3 to win in advance to face Haley Lee in the second semifinal coming up shortly. All right, so I believe that was the practice swings. Tiara Jennings. That one's got a chance to have enough. It did, just over the top of the wall, and follows it up with another beauty.
We've got a streak going.
And the longevity in her arms
is that? Yep, that was fair, I believe. She's hit 3 in a row now, 4.
Another one.
Boy, that was a big shot. That one hops over the secondary wall. Jennings with 4 has advanced. He's going to take a couple extra swings, and he'll hit number 5 there to left center field, and I think number 6 heads out as well, followed by number 7. How many did she hit during the regular season?
Here we go, one more swing.
And she hits number 8.
Jennings, I don't have any recorded
no recorded home runs, and then she just launches number 9.
Number 9.
Wow, what a display there by Tiara Jennings.
For going 9 for 10 right there.
And she'll advance on.
Yeah, that is confirmed. She on the stats that I have.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break here before the semifinals, so stay tuned for the semifinals of the Spark Home Run Derby.
All right, Spark fans.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Ready to go.
Alrighty, we're going to start round 2
Semifinals of the Spark Home Run Derby. And is that Hansen?
Yep.
We should move back over to the Allo and Hansen battle. Kinsey Hansen belted 7. And no warm-up against 5 outs. And there is outs 1 and 2 on the first 2 swings from Hansen. She beat Torres 7-4. And out number 3, good hits, just hasn't gotten enough air under him.
If you watch her left foot, it's coming way over, which can definitely stop your right hit from getting all of it.
Well, I think a little bit too much right at the base of the wall. My count's out number 4.
She got all that one.
I think that one will be, yes, home run number 1.
There we go. Now she's going.
How many outs are they getting?
Well, I thought they got 5, and I thought that last one would have been it, but that is home run number 2. And I believe number 3, straightaway center, yes. And on a rope for number 4 to left for Kinsey Hansen. Let's see, does this have the distance to center? It does. Number 5, Hansen on a roll. Actually, excuse me, number 6. That one will one off at the wall. So Kinsey Hansen sets the number for Jocelyn Allo at 6. Allo hit 8 in the opening round. Again, I'm still getting over that one that hit off of the stone building over the secondary wall. I'd like to know how far that ball traveled.
She is one strong girl. And what she does well is she lets that ball travel, doesn't get too far out front, does a good job.
One out and now one homer. Although this may be out number 2. Yes, it will pop up into right center. And that one belted towards the scoreboard. And I think it hit the scoreboard for number 2, and number 3 leaves right after it. Number 4, has that got the distance to right center? It does.
Number 5.
And Allo blasting him now. There went number 5. Right center field, number 6. And 7. And that should, I don't know, I think she'll just finish out maybe her outs here. She's going to rack up a total.
All right, so Jocelyn's going to be moving on.
Is that us? Yeah, that will be, she's going to say, no, she's going to take another swing.
You want to keep going? I mean, you keep going.
Yeah, she's going to say, oh, well, that's enough? Okay.
Going on to the final
But Jocelyn Allo,
round.
7-6 over Kinsey Hansen. So one of our favorites into the finals. Jocelyn Allo, and she'll face the winner of this next semifinal. That's Haley Lee and Tiari Jennings. It looks like Lee will hit first. She hit 5 in the opening round, 5-0 over Jada Coleman. And she was the team leader.
That's awesome. Yeah.
There. Hopefully not.
Shout out to her mama out there.
In there, having to get a bunch of these balls back to have enough. All right, there's out number 1 for Lee. And then a grounder right up the middle. So a couple outs off the get-go, and then one's going to leave the yard into left center field. Left field homer, number 2 for Haley Lee. Pulls that one a little bit foul. And then we'll lay off one from, again, that's head coach Amber Flores doing the pitching here.
Come on, Spark fans, let's get loud.
One popped into right center field. So Lee sitting on 2 right now. And that's what her number will be for Tiari Jennings. Beat Sydney Sherrill 9-2. I mean, Jennings got on a major roll. And then she picked right up where she left off. First one out of the Parks. And the second swing is an out. And 2 to tie, 3 to win, and move to the finals. Got a couple of outs now, maybe a third. That one popped into center. Boy, that one got full extension in that long frame she has. She gets those arms extended. She's got 2. Is this the third? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So Jennings, I think she's going to save herself.
Right. And what you saw in the difference in the first time she went up there and the second time was that connection. When she had good connection, she was driving it out of the ballpark. When she dropped him, was dropping her hands a little bit right there and not getting all the ball.
We'll get you one more break in here. Stay tuned for Allo and Jennings, the final of the Home Run Derby, after this.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
We are set for your finals, the Spark Home Run Derby. Jocelyn Allo and Tiara Jennings. Although I think they were interviewing one of her home runs in the semifinals, hitting right up about the Chevrolet on the scoreboard there in the left center field. And then hitting the building behind that in the opening round. So she's going to hit last. Jennings will hit first. In 9 in the opening round, 3 in the semis for Jennings. I don't know if I'd want to go first or second here if I was Jennings.
I think I would go second.
So a couple of outs to start. See if she can get back in that first round groove. This one's got a shot at it. Comes up just short out in right center field. Another one on a rope, but comes up.
Take a break if you need it.
One
Take a break
hopper
if you
at
need
the
it.
wall.
All right, let's hear it for Tiara Jennings.
And this crowd trying to urge Jennings on. Well, she just found that rhythm in the opening round where she hit 9. And Coach Amber Flores getting some more softballs out there. Jennings, is it fair? And it will go foul.
Alrighty, that's going to wrap up Tiara
And
Jennings
unable to
at the
homer.
championship round. Next up, we've got number 78.
Jocelyn Allo needs just one here. She's got 5 outs to work with. I don't want to say it's a slam dunk, but
Right.
Allo in the
Right.
driver's seat here.
Just one. If you're needing just one, I would be. That's the person that I'd be wanting up
And
to
I
bat.
think the first swing does it to right center field easily out of here. Is she going to go ahead and put a show on? I think she'll use her outs here for the crowd. And that one just off the top of the wall.
That when she pulled that left shoulder out a little bit.
Get another one hopper at the wall. This one way up in the night sky, right at the base of the wall. There it is, right towards the light pole.
There it is, right there.
And belts another one out to right center field.
Close to that second wall again.
And just like that,
I think that was the last swing it was, as it'll be Jocelyn Allo, one of our favorites, the all-time collegiate leader. She is going to win the first ever Spark Home Run Derby tonight. 3-0 in the final over Tiara Jennings. But again, it's a crowd favorite, and we're told this is going to try to be an annual event after the last game every year. And I think if this first year in there you get the $500 check. Our head coach, Amber Flores, with Jocelyn Allo. I think if tonight was any indication, the crowd loved it. They were into it. I think this will be and if it's Allo, a little pose with the check for the crowd. I think this will be an every year thing. It went over really well this year.
Oh, totally agree. I think and what's really fun is that they're having a lot of fun with it, even though, competitors are competitors and they want to go out there and do well. But I think all of them had a great time as they're yelling their OU.
They did. So many OU Sooners and this great Oklahoma City crowd. So again, Allo wins the Home Run Derby. We owe you one more break. We'll be back to put a ribbon on this Spark season. We'll do that after this.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Hola a todos. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, tenemos profesionales listos para responder sus preguntas y hacerles saber cuánto vale su caso. Estoy con el portavoz Milo Sánchez. Milo, dígale a los televidentes en casa quién debe llamar ahora mismo.
Bueno, Victoria, cualquier persona que fue herida en un accidente y no fue su culpa, habrá gente que recibirá en vivo su llamada, recibirá una consulta gratuita y le dirán cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora mismo.
Well, the final game of the regular season, the Oklahoma City Spark defeat All-Army 10-2. They get their back-to-back 20-win seasons, 21 a year ago, 20 this season, and then Jocelyn Allo electrifies the crowd, winning the first ever home run derby tonight. Your final thoughts as we put a ribbon on this season?
Just really enjoy watching the Spark play. You know, praise to the All Army women's team coming out here, playing against them, being a slow pitch team, and stepping in there and giving it their all.
Well, we appreciate everybody, all the great fans, all the great staff here with the Oklahoma City Spark. Stay tuned to social media and the OKC Spark website in the off-season. Looking forward to 2025. But for all of our crew and for Aaron Workman beside me tonight, saying good night from Devon Park in Oklahoma City, this is Scott Hogan. God bless. We'll see you next season.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hi everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree dental card and member guide free.